What is good, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world. Okay, let me just get down to it. Magi 366. Magi's about to end in about about 3 chapters now. And I don't want everyone to die. I don't. I really don't. Like, you gotta give up 14 metal vessel users to get the towers out of the dimension? Like, what? Like, and only one metal vessel user can survive? No. No, bro. That would be the saddest ending for Magi. It really would. Oh my gosh. Yo, fucking, that's crazy. This chapter dropped a bomb. Like, and for good reason, but fuck, it sucks, man. Because the threat was Elder David, and the threat was Elder David, right? And the towers and all that shit. Elder David got taken care of by he's basically gone by Sinbad. Now the towers just popped up after the events that occurred on the surface. But now they're basically enacting an emergency plan. And unless you get rid of them, they're going to steal the Rook and not steal the Rook, but return everyone to the Rook. They're basically going to kill everyone. They're fail-safe, basically. Fail-safe, I'm guessing a fail-safe put in the Sacred Palace. You know what I'm saying? Since the Sacred Palace no longer has any, it's out of anyone's control, basically. Because Elder David and Sinbad, they used up all the was it the Mogwai or the Rook? They was fucking around too much, swipping and swapping with the who was the god and who wasn't the god. You know what I'm saying? Playing God freeze tag and shit. You know, but yeah, in this chapter, we got a little bit more in depth with Elder David. Honestly, like Elder David, in all honesty, he thinks he knows everything after everything he's done. How he did in Almataran, how he's like been pulling the strings behind Sinbad and all that, and after all that shit, he's just a confused person. He doesn't have a personality. He's a bland. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of feeling I got from him when we was during the Almataran arc. He was just cool with everything. Like he says, like him and Aladdin has a really good exchange in this chapter. Aladdin's like, why did you do all this? He's like, because I'm a singularity and I can see destiny. And he's like, who chose you? He's like, I don't know, but I'm a singularity and I can choose and I can see the destiny. And he's like, and it's like this back and forth. And it ultimately leads him to realize that like he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't have a personality. He's been following what he knows is destiny for so long that he doesn't have his own way of thinking. He doesn't know. Like Aladdin said, it's easy to be reassurant on destiny and shit and follow that, but to do what you want, to truly do what you want, he doesn't know what that's like. He honestly doesn't. He's been following a certain path for majority of his life, and that's how he's been like. That's all he knows. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have like a personality to say, you know. And he tries to switch it on Aladdin. He's like, well, Aladdin, you're a Magi, I'm a singularity. Like, but Aladdin's like, no, because the way Elder David thinking, he's basing everything on title. He's like, oh, I can see the flow of destiny. I'm a singularity, and singularity comes with this, and that. And he's not thinking like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? He's thinking like, I have a thing, and I'm gonna use that thing to enact another thing. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking like Aladdin. He's not thinking that there's more. He bases his whole life around the single fact that he can see destiny. That's basically what he did. He hasn't made the effort to like make friends or go on an adventure or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. Elder David is just there. You know, basically, if I was to put it in the most simplest terms, he just does because reasons basically. But yeah, man, there's 25 towers. They took out, from what we know, Alibaba took out Zepar and Morgiana, I think Hakuryu, Judar, and the guy from Rim. They took out Argris and another one I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, they took out two. Alibaba took out one all by himself. I'm guessing what probably would help because he did ask I think it was Shoin for fire because he had to replenish his Magoi. But yeah, there's 25. There's 15 at the current moment. There's 15 metal vessel users, and the metal vessels help are basically from Almataran. They're the divine staffs. And Sinbad, he finally gets to use Solomon's wisdom from Aladdin, and he's using it to basically to talk everyone, basically to tell them the plan that to get rid of the towers that they have to do. They have to combine all the metal vessels together, and they have to use their remaining metal vessel users to pour in their rook into one metal vessel user so that they can banish the towers from the dimension, just like how Solomon did El Elah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want people to die like that. I understand people might die, but I don't want 15, 14 characters. Like what? No, that's not finna happen. I know that. That's not finna happen. But yeah, man, I don't know. And they're all going to give it to Alibaba, maybe. But I still think Arba is going to do something. I don't know what. But Arba could do the doll thing. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure Arba could do the doll thing. Like she could get some of the rook and put it in a doll or something. And then maybe Aladdin could I know it's hard, but he could use alchemic magic and probably create a body, or just do what they did for Isnan and all of them. I mean, they didn't have bodies, but they had doll bodies, so that could be temporary, something like that. Keep at least a little bit of their rook. Come on, damn, man. You got Sinbad. Sinbad's holding back the towers from returning people to the rook, but Sinbad, I'm pretty sure Sinbad's losing power at this point. I don't think he's the god of he's still the god of the verse technically, but the Sacred Palace is down. So well, no, he is the god of the verse because I think at the moment the Sacred Palace broke basically. Sinbad was at the moment the god of on the hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, 14 people. How are they gonna do this? We only have 3 chapters left. So we went from fighting Sinbad, then went to Elder David, then we went to fucking Angels, Elder David and Angels, and then now we're going to towers. What? Oh my gosh, man. There's 25 of them, and apparently 14 people pouring their power into one person is enough to fight against, to banish these towers into a different dimension. See, this is the way I was thinking, because they are dungeon, they're like dungeon towers basically. You know what I'm saying? Just a little different, But there's 25 of them, and from what I recall, I don't know why there's 25, but from what I recall, there's 72 Jinn. There are 72 Jinn, so there should be 72 dungeons. Why are all the dungeons there? Why are there only 25? I don't understand. I don't get that. That's the one thing that doesn't make sense to me, because is it only rising the dungeons that haven't been opened? Sinbad opened 7, Hakuryu opened 2, Alibaba opened 1. Actually, no, because it was Argus and all of them, theirs was open. So it doesn't really make, okay, I don't get it, but it's 25 though. But yeah, this chapter, oh my gosh, there's some deciding to do. I don't want Hakuryu to die. I don't want Judar to die. I'm not saying I want a fairy tale ending, literally, But like they're gonna go out like that. I mean, that'd be crazy. Like, obviously, it's been building up for like 20 chapters that that Alibaba is the king's vessel. Like, I don't want to say since like the beginning of the series, because it really hasn't. Like, he's the main protagonist, but the way the show was set up, like, anyone could have really been the king's, like, a king vessel. Like, you saw Sinbad, niggas like, yo, Sinbad's like a king vessel. You saw Cohen's like a king vessel. Haku started to get cared of him. Haku's like a king vessel. And then while at the same time, Alibaba is being left behind. Now Alibaba has basically 100 years of experience. He has a wife now. You know what I'm saying? He's older mentally, also physically. And I think he's ready. He has the wisdom, and I think he has the strength. I just don't want 14 fucking characters to die. That's what. Maybe that one guy that's with Arba, the prince. Maybe his gen might activate, and it can do some shit. I don't know, but yeah. With that being said, I will see you guys later. The chapter. Magi. It's Magi. Come on now. Like, it's Magi. Do I have a bias on it? Yeah, but it's Magi at the end of the day. It was a really good chapter. I just don't know where the story's gonna go. I don't want 14 characters to die. That's the biggest thing for me in this chapter. I don't want 14 characters to die. Like, I don't think that 14 characters are gonna die, but hey, if it goes that route, hey man. Hey. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. Click the little bell if you want to know when I upload. I got a GoFundMe in the description down below. It's for my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? She got diabetes, and basically she needs insulin. So like, if you could go to my GoFundMe, and if you could donate, anything will help. I would very, very, very appreciate it. But yeah, I'm out.